Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new, fresh series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up. Let's roll right now, folks. In Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, a dangerous incident began with a Facebook Marketplace deal that quickly spiraled out of control. A couple arrived in a U-Haul truck to buy a car from a 65-year-old seller. When the seller realized the payment was a fake check and refused the deal, a heated argument broke out. The situation escalated when one of the suspects, 46-year-old Omar Brown, pulled a gun during the confrontation. A struggle followed, leaving the seller injured, though he fortunately survived. Authorities later discovered the suspects were involved in a larger scheme, using counterfeit checks to scam sellers out of vehicles and other expensive items. The suspects, including Shakira Ray, were arrested and now face serious criminal charges. Investigators believe the pair had attempted similar scams before. The case serves as a clear warning that fraud and violent crime often lead to severe consequences.
Now you just had a wreck. Look out!
In Peach County, Georgia, a chaotic incident unfolded involving 24-year-old Sierra Hybrid, who became the center of a tense police pursuit. After initially slipping away from officers during an attempted stop, she fled in her vehicle, refusing to comply with repeated commands. What could have been a simple encounter quickly escalated into a dangerous chase on public roads.
Stay here? Yeah. She's not gonna make it far. Go.
Officers worked to bring the situation under control while protecting other motorists. Stop sticks were eventually deployed, flattening the vehicle's tires, but the driver still attempted to escape. Deputies then boxed the car in and removed Sierra from the vehicle. During the arrest, officers also discovered a child inside, making the situation even more alarming. While Sierra continued insisting she had done nothing wrong, officers focused on securing the scene and ensuring the child's safety. She was taken into custody and transported to the county jail. Although the exact charges were not immediately confirmed, the case likely involves reckless driving, child endangerment, and other serious offenses. The incident highlights how reckless choices can quickly escalate and place innocent lives at risk. On June 7, 2025, in Orlando, Florida, an Orange County deputy spotted a suspicious man behind a store on North Hiawatha Road. When approached, 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur jumped a fence, grabbed a bag, and attempted to flee, prompting the deputy to intervene.
Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you. 2112.
The situation quickly escalated into a violent struggle. St. Fleur resisted aggressively, striking the deputy multiple times and tackling him to the ground. During the fight, he delivered repeated blows to the deputy's head. The danger intensified when 2 firearms were thrown nearby, raising the risk to a critical level.
Doing? Come on, what are you doing? Oh, be careful. Alright, hold up. County 5-1. Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you.
As St. Fleur broke away and moved toward the weapons, the deputy regained his footing and discharged his service weapon, stopping the threat. Both individuals were hospitalized, with the suspect in stable condition and the deputy recovering from head injuries. This incident highlights how rapidly situations can escalate and underscores the importance of compliance, as violence and resistance can lead to serious, life-altering consequences.
Shots fired.
On March 16, 2025, a trooper patrolling State Road 826 noticed a black Ford Mustang with white stripes speeding dangerously through traffic near Northwest 67th Avenue. When emergency lights and sirens were activated, the driver, later identified as Alejandro Garcia Estrada, refused to stop and instead accelerated, weaving through vehicles and using the shoulder while reaching speeds over 120 miles per hour.
1842 just crashed out.
The pursuit continued until Estrada exited onto Northwest 122nd Street and ran a red light at the intersection with SR 826. His vehicle then crashed violently into a white sedan, causing the Mustang to roll over and land on its roof. Troopers and an off-duty deputy quickly rushed to the wreck and pulled Estrada from the overturned vehicle. After being rescued, Estrada became combative, forcing officers to deploy a taser to restrain him. He later attempted to bribe a trooper with cash for his release. After a medical evaluation, Estrada was taken to jail and now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and attempted bribery of a law enforcement officer. In early 2023, 20-year-old Cassie Register from Stillwater, Oklahoma, was reported missing on Valentine's Day after his mother had not heard from him for more than a week. Concerned for his safety, she contacted authorities, and police began searching for his silver 2016 Lincoln MKZ across the state. 8 days later, Cassie unexpectedly returned home, but the situation did not end there. On June 27, 2023, officers in Pine Bluff, Arkansas spotted his vehicle speeding at around 100 miles per hour on the highway. The dangerous driving triggered a high-speed pursuit that ended with his arrest.
Yeah, just north of 73, slow down to bring a roadway.
After taking him into custody, officers searched the car and discovered cannabis oil and a vape pen. Cassie was medically cleared and later booked on a felony fleeing charge with a $155,000 bond. The case raised many questions, including why he was nearly 400 miles from home and what happened during his earlier disappearance. On August 2nd, 2023, at around 9:42 p.m., an officer attempted to stop a 2021 Dodge Durango on Interstate 40 for speeding. Instead of pulling over, the driver exited at Mound City Road and suddenly accelerated, passing a truck on the shoulder before making sharp turns and re-entering the interstate in an attempt to escape. The suspect continued fleeing at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour while weaving recklessly through traffic near the 282-mile marker. At one point, the Durango squeezed between two vehicles, forcing another driver onto the shoulder. The dangerous maneuver showed complete disregard for public safety and created a serious threat to everyone on the road. To prevent further danger, the pursuing officer executed a tactical vehicle intervention maneuver. The Durango lost control, struck a concrete barrier, and overturned before coming to rest on the shoulder. Officers quickly secured the scene and took the occupants into custody. The driver, Taylor Lattimore, was taken to the hospital and later charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, and multiple traffic violations.
Keep coming. Hands up. Keep coming.
Hey man, put your hand. Hey, show me your hands. Show me your fucking hands. Show me your hands. Hey.
The situation reached a critical point when the suspect ignored repeated commands and suddenly lunged at officers with a weapon. In seconds, the encounter escalated into an immediate threat to both law enforcement and nearby bystanders.
Yep. Drop it. Drop it right now. Drop it right now. Hey, drop it right now.
With no time to negotiate and no safe alternatives available, officers were forced to make a split-second decision. They opened fire to stop the threat, ending the confrontation before further harm could occur.
Drop it, dude. Shots fired.
This incident highlights how quickly tense situations can turn deadly. It serves as a reminder that a single action can change everything, and that compliance and de-escalation are crucial. In high-risk moments, rapid judgment becomes essential, and the consequences of one decision can be irreversible. In Crawford County, Arkansas, authorities were alerted around 7:10 p.m. about a stolen vehicle driven by a juvenile who had reportedly made suicidal statements. The vehicle was heading north on U.S. Highway 71 from Alma when Officer Brandon Williamson located it and initiated a pursuit. Despite striking a guardrail on the driver's side, the teen continued driving at high speed.
He ran him down with this red marble thing. Now, come on, drive box here. Hey, boy.
On the ground.
By 7:31 p.m., additional units joined the chase as the suspect pushed the vehicle beyond 120 miles per hour. The driver repeatedly crossed into oncoming lanes to pass traffic, creating an extreme danger for other motorists. Officers carefully maintained pursuit while coordinating tactical options to safely bring the situation under control. At 7:39 p.m., a tactical vehicle intervention forced the car off the road, where it struck a telephone pole. When the driver tried to re-enter the highway, a second maneuver stopped the vehicle completely. The car was confirmed stolen, and EMS found no immediate injuries. The teen was later released to his father for a mental health evaluation. For many years, the Ford Crown Victoria was widely known as the classic police car, often mistaken for an undercover vehicle even today. On May 9th, 2022 in Georgia, a state trooper noticed an older Crown Vic with heavily tinted windows and suspected something unusual. After making a quick U-turn, the trooper realized a street race was taking place and moved in to investigate. As the trooper approached, the Crown Vic suddenly turned into an empty parking lot, likely hoping to avoid being stopped. Instead, it only confirmed the driver's intentions. The suspect attempted to flee, but modern patrol vehicles quickly caught up. The short pursuit ended with the driver losing the chance to escape. The driver, 26-year-old Conte Brown, was arrested and charged with fleeing and multiple traffic violations. Officers also noticed the smell of marijuana and signs of impairment. Brown was taken to a hospital for a blood test and treatment for minor injuries before being booked into jail. The incident serves as a reminder that reckless decisions and illegal racing can quickly lead to serious legal consequences. On the morning of August 10th in Columbus, Ohio, officers responded to a reported break-in on Worthington Street involving 21-year-old Asante Miller. He was later located at a residence on West 8th Avenue, where officers attempted to conduct a search.
You got him? He's got a 33 on him. Step 3 has got a 33.
As police approached, Miller opened fire, triggering a chaotic exchange that escalated into a tense 5-hour standoff. When the situation finally broke, he attempted to flee on foot, leading to a brief chase through nearby streets.
Put it down! Put it down! Put it down right now! Put it down! Put the gun down! Put it down! Put it down! Put the gun down! Put it down! Put it down! Put the gun!
Put the gun down!
Put it down! Put it down! He went to the left.
Coming out, clear. All right. One left. Get in here!
Who's in there?
Who's in there? To the left. Are you hit? No.
Are you in there?
Are you good? I'm ready. To the right.
Okay, he's gonna be in there. Get out here. Get out here. Come on. Come on, quick.
Good. Good. Done. Go back.
Officers later found Miller deceased from a gunshot wound, though it remains unclear whether it was self-inflicted or the result of police fire. The incident raises difficult questions about decisions made in high-pressure moments and whether the outcome could have been prevented. It serves as a reminder that violence and resistance often lead to tragic consequences, while cooperation may offer a safer path for everyone involved. While patrolling near Old Dixie Road and Upper Riverdale Road, an officer observed a white Ford Mustang matching the description of a stolen vehicle. After confirming through dispatch, the car was verified as stolen out of Atlanta earlier that month and had reportedly fled from Riverdale police just 30 minutes prior. When the officer attempted a traffic stop on I-75 northbound, the driver accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Terry Boulevard is over Ridgeville. I'm about to have out 34. Yep, pit. 41.
Recognizing the danger posed by a suspect who had already evaded one agency, the officer made the critical decision to end the chase using a precision immobilization technique. Before acting, he considered the risks, including the potential harm to innocent motorists and the consequences of allowing the pursuit to continue. Balancing duty and safety, he positioned his patrol vehicle carefully, matched speed, and executed a controlled PIT maneuver.
Drop your hands again, you're gonna get shot.
Okay.
Just her in the car. Climb out. Ran from the wrong county. Yeah, screwed up. Alright. Watch it.
maneuver caused the Mustang to spin out and crash into the median wall, coming to rest across the highway. The officer ordered the driver to surrender at gunpoint until backup arrived. The driver, identified as Charlotta King, was taken into custody without further incident. After medical clearance, she was transported to Clayton County Jail. The vehicle was impounded, and evidence confirmed the theft. The incident highlights the importance of decisive action and the responsibility to protect the public from dangerous fleeing suspects. On December 10, 2024 in Bentonville, Arkansas, a trooper spotted a Toyota Avalon speeding at 90 miles per hour on Interstate 49. The driver, Zachary Dutton, ignored emergency lights and fled through a parking lot, a school zone, and onto Highway 72 at dangerous speeds. The chase ended when the vehicle veered off the road, crashed into a retaining wall, and slammed into a partially built barn. Officers quickly detained Dutton and his passenger, Caitlin Brown, who was injured at the scene.
Stick your hands out the window! Get on the ground!
A search revealed meth-filled syringes and a bag of crystal powder. Brown admitted they were addicted. The incident highlights how substance abuse and reckless decisions can lead to dangerous outcomes and serious consequences. On February 20th, 2024, around 5:35 p.m., officers in Little Rock, Arkansas, conducted a traffic stop near I-430 and Stagecoach Road on a silver Toyota sedan. After confirming the registered owner, Braden Crump, had an active arrest warrant, officers approached the vehicle. Instead of complying, Crump suddenly accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Put your fucking hands out the window! Who else is in the car? Just one time, just one time. Keep both your hands out the window. Don't put them back in. Come on. All right. Reach back in, man. I'm gonna take you to the side of the threat. I'm gonna shoot you. Give me your other hand. I'm gonna get out of here. Nope, you're gonna give me your other hand. You have anything on you?
No.
No.
During the chase, Crump drove recklessly, reaching speeds over 95 miles per hour, using the shoulder, and even entering oncoming traffic lanes. His actions created a serious threat to other drivers. The pursuit ended when his vehicle struck another car, lost control, and veered into a ditch near Stagecoach Road and Herndon Lane.
You hurt anywhere?
Somebody just take a vehicle.
He wrecked out in the ditch. We're 10. Hey, you want to go ahead and start it? I got it.
Officers quickly surrounded the vehicle and took Crump into custody without further resistance. A search revealed a loaded Glock 19 magazine, a small amount of marijuana, and cash. Crump admitted to recent drug use and claimed he discarded a firearm during the chase. After medical clearance, he was booked into jail and now faces multiple charges. The incident highlights how fleeing police and reckless behavior can escalate quickly, endangering lives and leading to serious legal consequences. Well past midnight, an officer spotted a Polaris RZR speeding recklessly down the road, ignoring traffic laws. Concerned, he activated his lights and sirens to initiate a stop, but what should have been routine quickly turned into an unusual and unpredictable pursuit. the off-road vehicle proved far more agile than a patrol car. It darted through terrain and obstacles with ease, showing speed and maneuverability the cruiser couldn't match. Inside were a man, his girlfriend, and alcohol, clearly engaging in dangerous behavior while evading police. Despite the officers' efforts, the RZR disappeared into the darkness, forcing authorities to end the pursuit for safety reasons. This incident highlights the risks of reckless driving and fleeing law enforcement. While escape may seem possible in the moment, such actions endanger lives and can lead to serious consequences. Responsible choices and respect for the law remain the safest path for everyone,